Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie and I'm back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and today I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on the gifting event now that it is over and all you savages are tamed again. Well, for now at least. Now for me, I was kind of unsure of whether or not I was actually going to participate in this event. I waited until nearly the last minute because it was honestly either all or nothing for me. I'm not just talking about the node. Now I ended up just trading some greater gifting crystals until all the solo and alliance milestones were completed, and it ended up costing roughly 1.5 Odin's worth of units. Now, like all things, I feel like there is a light side and a dark side to this event. While this event is beneficial and can be fun if you have trustworthy friends and alliance mates, by allowing you to obtain resources and trophy champs, it does have a dark side and some issues associated along with it. First and foremost, some players can get swindled by other players, but in all actuality, there is no way to control that except through oneself. Always remember to trade with people you trust. It's never a good idea just to message in global chat for trading. Little tip for next year. Now, I also feel like this event brings out the worst in the community in several ways. One thing I have heard is that people have felt pressured to spend in this event in order to not let their alliance down. I've had at least 2 people tell me they left their alliance because of pressures to do this event. And this is a reason I don't like this event. You should never feel pressured by your alliance to spend in this game. Now, I didn't have an issue, but I'm in a pretty chill alliance. We had a few folks just wail out and others who really did nothing, and that's perfectly fine. Now, the biggest issue that I have with this, though, is the unit fraud, because if you're buying shady units, those units are either stolen or gained through unscrupulous means, such as arena bots. Now, Kabam kind of allows the arena bots, or they've at least put it on the back burner for dealing with, so whatever. But I do have a problem with buying units through shady means, i.e. credit card fraud. This is a bigger issue because it's hurting others in the most unfortunate ways, and this is where Kabam really needs to do better. Now, when people are being ripped off in the real world, money is where Kabam needs to draw the line. Then, you've got the people who buy the shady units have to give their account info to the person, and then the thief then loads the units onto the account with stolen information in very small increments in order to avoid detection. And this is where Kabam really needs to tackle. Now, it's kind of hard to curb cheating in games because it's always an uphill battle between developers and hackers. You close one door, but then another one opens up. So, think of it this way. Just look at Alliance Wars and how many times alliances went into shady tactics and Kabam implemented a change to restore fairness just to have, another way of gaining an advantage spring up the next season. So it's just one of those things. Now, another big issue I have with this event is that they had originally taken gifting away because of all the shadiness and fraud that was occurring, but yet when they brought it back for this event, they didn't implement anything to curb what was originally plaguing the gifting to begin with. Now, Kabam should have put measures in place prior to this event going live if they wanted to curb, the unscrupulous activities in events like this. They did kind of throw like a Hail Mary and ban any accounts that were created after this event from being able to participate, but that really didn't solve anything, and it's actually kind of confusing to me as to why they did that. I'm not totally sure. Now, Kabam does try to curb cheating, but like I said before, there is always a way around it. And you have people who try not to resort to these methods, but in order to stay competitive, especially at the top, they feel like they have to. A good analogy for this is like if you think about steroids in sports, right? You have to do it to stay competitive. Now, there are a lot of whales at the top, don't get me wrong. Everyone knows a few of them, but there are even more who are just not as famous. But when these top competitive alliances duke it out for the best rewards in the game, it only takes one to start doing things that are not, you know, above the board. And then it kind of seems like a trickle down effect where the rest will follow. Now, when alliances start doing these shady things that are allowed within the confines of the game, like kicking players and selling spots for money or manipulating the scores by getting arena bots to, you know, dump points or resources in the alliance goodie pot, this actually really doesn't concern or bother me that much. If you're the average player, it shouldn't bother you either, to be honest. Yeah, the drama is all fun and nice, but the top 1% are just going at each other while Kabam just sits back and reaps the rewards, you know, in terms of money. So if you're a player that gets screwed over at the top, to be honest, I feel bad for you, but everyone in this game knows how it is up there. You gotta pay to play, and you know, and when you're in the quote unquote shadiness, you are subject to getting screwed. Now, it does amaze me how much people will spend to get that top reward. Only 30 people max will get it. The time, money, and energy that is burned to get resources will steadily be available in the game in a few months. So to me, that's just mind-blowing, but hey, it's your game. You play it how you want. Now, as we all know, there have been a lot of screenshots and accusations regarding some shady things that were happening in the top alliances, such as, you know, potential shady units and the kicking of members. Now, I'm not going to call anyone out, I'm not going to show screenshots, and I'm not going to go into detail about the accusations that are being thrown around because, one, I don't play at that level. Two, some of it is occurring within what is allowed by Kabam in the game. And three, we don't really know what is true and what isn't, since there's been a lot of just rumors, speculations, and accusations, and some of these have already been proven to be fake and not true, or at least unsubstantiated. So we all love to just look at something and jump to conclusions, but in the end, we are not in the know when it comes to the highest levels of the game. So with all that being said, I do wish that they would actually just bring back gifting, but not like this. I feel like this event brought out the worst in the community, and, you know, gifting is supposed to be a way to help out your alliance mates and your friends, whether it be an 8Q or a W or even during a Legends run. This event seemed to really only help out Kabam's pockets. So, how much did Kabam make this season from our holiday giving? Well, I'm sure that they did pretty well. They have consistently been in the top 10 of the Android top grossing games every time I have checked, and around the top 100 for action games in iOS since Black Friday. So Kabam is really not hurting by any means. So actually, if we go ahead and take a look here, you can see them right here. They are at number, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are in the top 8 for the top grossing. This is for Android. So they're in the top 8 right there. And then if we look over here, this is how much that they have made based on iOS and US purchases alone. So, I mean, you can see right here, this was the spike in Black Friday, and they are continually going up. So they definitely made a good chunk of change there. So let's go ahead and take a look now, though, at the leaderboard. So let's go over here. Whoops. Where's it at? We want alliance events. Arena wins gifting. Let's view this leaderboard. So I can guarantee you that these top alliances that you are seeing right here really gave Kabam a happy holidays. It seems like MMXIV won, and I honestly would love to know how much they spent to win, but you know, only those in that alliance will know. And, you know, if any quote unquote shadiness ensued, they're also going to be the only ones to know if that actually happened or not. Everything else is just speculation. So, all right, let's go here and go ahead and claim our gifting rewards. So you can see here we got 7,500 5-star shards, 3,000 6-star shards, And we got 5 of these 2% of a T5 class catalyst crystal. We got 18,000 T2 alpha cats and 22,500 T5 in placing in the top 1 to 5%. So let's go ahead and claim these. Cool, and we formed a catalyst out of that, so that's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and pop open these crystals. So where are these crystals? Oh, there they are. All right, so we've got 5 of these. So let's just go ahead and pop them. 1, 2, 3, pop. All right, so we've got 1,800 Tech, Mystic, and 900 Cosmic. So, you know, that's not too bad. 2%, not too shabby. It seems like I definitely got, what was that, 4% of Tech and Mystic, and then 2% of the Cosmic. So, but anyways, guys, that's all that I got. But in the end, though, this event is over. So what are my closing thoughts for this? Who really loses when playing this game? Honestly, none of us playing this game do, unless you are pressured by your alliance to participate. In all actuality, the only ones who really loses are the poor little old grannies who had their credit cards information stolen just so you guys could get some greater gifting crystals. But that's it, guys. That's all that I got. Let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about this gifting event? Do you feel like unscrupulous activities occurred during it? How do you think Kabam could stop it? What did you get out of your rewards for it? Where did you place? I love hearing where you guys placed, what you guys got, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this gifting event. Do you think Kabam should bring it back, or should they just nix it all together? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and hit me up in the Discord chat. Thanks, guys. Bye.